Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and this is just a little update for a few reasons. Firstly, I haven't done an update for a while, and also I reached 500 subscribers, which is a pretty damn awesome milestone, I have to say so. So thank you as ever very much for subscribing and taking your precious time to watch my videos. That is very, very cool. So, a few things I will, talk about, general update stuff. So, random Friday reviews. Where have they gone? The last 2 Fridays, there hasn't been any. They're coming back next Friday. The simple reason there hasn't been any is I've just been pretty busy the last couple of weeks. Just haven't had time to make many videos, as you probably will have seen. We're starting school again. It's been quite tiring, let's say. So yeah, that's why there's been a bit of a shortage of videos, but I'm hoping to gradually start getting more and more out. Definitely no plans to stop. So let's hear some upcoming releases and stuff I plan to review soon. So Fish of Feast of Consequences already come out, and after lots of difficulties, I think I found a way of listening and reviewing it. So I'm in the process of doing that. That should be out this week. I'm going to be carrying on Vinyl Collection, of course. That series is doing pretty well. It's on, there's been 4 parts of it so far, so part 5 will be next. Favourite album covers of all time, part 2 of that, I'm hoping should be soon. I personally like that series quite a bit. Of course, Beatles discography continuing as ever. Beatles for Sale review should be up, so it's Help next. But anyway, releases. Dream Theater's Dream Theater. Now, most reviewers in this album reviewing community have already reviewed this album. Yeah, so why have I not? Is it a lack of want to review Dream Theater? No, obviously not. Dream Theater are one of my favourite bands of all time, full stop. I've been so looking forward to their new self-titled album. The simple reason is I want to wait till I actually get a copy. I want the first time I hear this album to not be through some, dodgy stream or whatever, through my headphones. No, I want it to be on my hi-fi, blasting out as Dream Theater should be played before making full judgment on their music. So after I get hold of it, then I will be reviewing it. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I should. So, yeah, that would be good. Elton John's album on the 24th, I already reviewed that, so check that out if you haven't already. Onslaught, I'm considering reviewing. I don't know. Yeah, it's a balance. Like Annihilator, I was considering. I started to go against that. Just, I don't know, listen to it. It wasn't that great, really. It was a pretty underwhelming feast. So, on the 30th of September, my birthday, we have 2 epic album releases. Alter Bridges, new album Fortress, which I'm so stoked for. Definitely one of my most anticipated albums of the next, this 4th quarter. Yeah, just can't wait for that. Addicted to Pain was just amazing. To have some new Alter Bridge, yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. So yeah, that should be kind of around the time of release. And of course The Answer's new album, The Answer, really awesome, underrated little hard rock band. Definitely check out their new album as well. And again, I'll be reviewing, I think it's called A New Horizon or something. And then on the 1st of October, the day after, we have yet another amazing album release. Well, hopefully, we have Joan Jett's Unvarnished. Yes, a new Joan Jett album, the first for ages and ages. So that'd be cool to review a new Joan Jett album. That's something I didn't think I'd be doing. So yeah, like Bowie and Sabbath, another cool artist I didn't think I'd be reviewing this year. So yeah, definitely be reviewing that. Probably as soon as there's a stream or something that comes out of that, I'll be reviewing that album, because Joan Jett is awesome. Okay. What else? Well, I'll talk about October, because this is quite a late update. So what do we have in October? Well, we have Flying Colours live album on the 14th of October, which is cool. I don't know when I'll be reviewing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait eventually till I get a copy of it, or maybe a stream. I really don't know. It could be in October. It could literally be in 6 months' time. I don't know. I'll get around to it eventually. And then on the 15th, we have an album I definitely will be reviewing, and an album I don't know. So the album I definitely will be reviewing is Trivium's Vengeance Falls. I haven't covered Trivium on this channel. I'll talk a little bit now about my opinions on them. So I have a couple of Trivium albums. I have The Crusade and Ascendancy. I think Ascendancy is a really solid metalcore album. It's probably my favourite metalcore album of all time, because I don't really like metalcore. It's not a genre I'm into. But I think Matt Heafy has a good vocal style, even though it's not the type of thing I usually like. I quite like it. I prefer his clean vocals. And by what I heard of the last album, in Waves, that seemed pretty decent. I know a lot of fans didn't enjoy that album, but by what I heard, it sounded pretty good. A lot more commercial, but from a metalcore, I don't know. I tend to like the catchier songs as opposed to the more vocally growly ones. So yeah, Vengeance Falls is called that, yeah. So definitely be reviewing that. And then Lightning Bolt by Pearl Jam, I don't really know. I'm going to listen to some Pearl Jam before. See, I literally really never listened to Pearl Jam. I know a couple of the singles, stuff like Jeremy, but I really don't know Pearl Jam, so I'll give a couple of their albums a listen, see if I want to review it or not, so I don't know. On the 21st, we have a huge album release, which of course is Motorhead Aftershock. What more do I need to say? I'll be reviewing that as soon as I can find some place to hear it. I can't wait for that. The World Is Yours, the last album in 2011, was one of my albums of that year, and was just one of Motorhead's best, so yeah. And on the 28th, a newly announced album, which would be pretty cool, The Flower Kings, Desolation Rose. Name a bit dodgy. I mean, maybe a skit on Desolation Row, my joint favourite song of all time, but Desolation Rose, I don't know, I didn't dig the name, but Flower Kings, they're a pretty cool band. I mainly, I came across them because of Transatlantic, of course, because Ronnie Stoltz, the lead guitarist for Flower Kings, is also the lead guitarist for Transatlantic, whose new album coming out next year I'm so stoked for. And then that's pretty much the main things. I think there'll be another review roundup. I know I said that in the last update, but there really will be this time. I've changed it a bit. It's going to be, it's going to be Timo Tolkien, that album, yeah. John's new album, Volbeats, album which came out like February, but I want to cover it. And Scale the Summit, an album which so many people have been talking about in the album reviewing whatever. So I thought I'd check it out because it's been rated very, very highly. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I have to say. And again, thank you very much for subscribing and getting me up to 500 subs. So let's hope to another 500 maybe. Oh, and I forgot, of course, I'm going to do some shout-outs as well. May as well, shout-outs to people who deserve subs, even if, like, a few of them have way more subs than me. Oh well. Okay, so this is in no particular order, but Thomas the Rockaholic 11, awesome British album review, which is always cool. And yeah, reviews a lot of metal. Recently did Rush discography in the middle of an Iron Maiden discography. And yeah, very cool metal review. Also reviewed Dream Theater's new album, check out that. And then we have Chainsaw Gears 12, and I streamed with both of these on Thomas the Rockaholic's live streaming channel a week or odd ago. And yeah, Chainsaw Gears 12, awesome metal reviewer. Yeah, I mean, just definitely check him out. Someone I forgot to shout out on my last one, but rectify it this time. The Strong Boys 19. Don't think I shouted him out yet, but deserves, even though he has more subs than me, I don't care. He is an awesome, British, again, album reviewer, again, reviewing probably more of a bias towards metal, I'd say, but also reviews a lot of stuff done. Rolling Stones, he's been doing possibly discography, I don't know, I've seen quite a few Stones reviews on his channel, and yeah, into a wide variety of music, so yeah, he's definitely cool. Midnight Strike 3625, shouted him out last time, I have last couple of times I think. Another, cool American YouTuber, more of a slant, say more towards maybe hard rock, and certainly, some metal, but not quite as extreme metal as a couple of the others. And then EQP TV, who I don't think I shouted out before, who has way more subs than me. He has like 2,500 or something when last went onto his channel. So yeah, but very cool guy. Did some really cool interviews at a festival not long ago, which yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, we use more underground stuff, I'd say. A lot of more little known stuff, which is always cool. Promotes more the underground scene more so. So yeah, that's a pretty cool niche. And then lastly, but certainly not least, is Iron Metal 222. I recently streamed with him on the same stream we talked about before, and yet another cool, very, very small over here. He only seems to have, I looked at his channel, like 35 subscribers or something, so yeah, he definitely deserves more support. So yeah, links and whatever in the description below, and check those people out. Okay, so this has been the Album Man. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribing as usual. Long live rock and roll.